Hey YouTube, Old School Gamer 1981, back with another pickups video. First things first, get right into it. It's been pretty dry in my area. Swap meets haven't been too good, even out of town swap meets. Thrift stores have sucked, Goodwills have sucked. So this is just a few things I've gotten over the past 2 or 3 weeks, I think, from the last video. I picked up some NES games. I'm not going to bore you and show you what those were, but at the swap meet, and a guy had this book with him, and it was How to Win at Super Mario Brothers, and it's in a really good shape. It says published in Japan, 1985. All the pages are there, has every level on there, so I thought it was really cool to find that. So I'd never seen one of those out hunting. So yeah, with that he had some controllers, and found a dog bone controller for $2. So that was pretty neat. I never find these in my area. Same swap meet, different guy. Found a yellow Game Boy Color for $5, and it works. So came with Tetris in it. So $5 for that. It's got the battery cover, which I was surprised they never do. No corrosion from the battery. So that was pretty good for a $5 find. Next, I did do a trade with Echo 036, and I gave him Wizards and Warriors 2. We traded cart for cart, and he sent me Akari Warriors 2. So thanks for that, man. It's really cool to do the first trade with you. I'll put a link in the description to his channel so you can check his stuff out. Next thing, okay. Let's see if I remember. I did find a ColecoVision game, Donkey Kong, for $2 at a little out-of-town swap meet. I drove about 2 hours away, and it's like the only thing I found there. So yeah, kind of disappointing. And but I'll get right into what I really want to talk about is this. Now, there's a little story behind this. I haven't been finding much all week, or all month. I was working out of town, and I typed in retro game store, blah blah. Anyways, I found a retro game store about 3 hours away from me where I was working, and I went in there and I started looking at everything, and the prices were like really low. I was really surprised. I mean, for instance, if I go to my retro game store here and want to buy Super Mario Brothers 2, it's going to be like $40. They're ridiculous. They overprice everything. I go to this store, I look at it, and it's like $5. And that's, you know, it's worth more than that. So I started looking at all their stuff, and I told the guys, like, man, you get really great prices. So I did pick up a couple NES cards from there that I didn't have. But anyway, I saw this sitting there, and I asked the guy, I go, everything was priced so good, I had to ask. I was like, how much is that box Sega CD system? He's like, oh, that's just the box. I was like, oh, well, he's like, why, do you want to buy it? And he just had it up there as like a display thing. I was like, well, how much do you want for it? He's like, oh, you can take it for $5. And I was like, shit, I'll take it. $5, even though it's got some rips. And it came with, inside it had the manual in there. So I already have a Sega CD, so now I got it complete in the box with the manual. So for $5 I completed that collection. That was really cool. So once I found this off, I mean, it's got rips on it, it's kind of beat up, but still $5 to complete my Sega CD system with the manual was a good deal. So I asked him, he's like, why, do you like Sega Saturn games? I was like, yeah. He's like, well, we got a bunch of stuff on clearance. You want to go check it out? I was like, yeah. And so I go over to his clearance rack, and I see all of these games sitting there. And I asked him, I was like, how much are the games? He's like, oh, they're $1 a piece. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This is a retro gaming store, and these are like cheaper than flea market prices. I don't know what's up with this place. And I'm not exaggerating. I mean, this just happened about 4 hours ago, so I got home and wanted to do this video. And I asked him, I was like, oh, really? Why so cheap? And I acted like I just wanted to buy them for the cases, because, the cases are just hard to find non-cracked and everything. And he said, oh, they're water damaged. And I was like, oh, really? Okay. And I could kind of tell they didn't look too water damaged. So I mean, I just picked them all up, grabbed them all, $1 a piece. Who wanted it, right? And I got home, I started looking at them. They're all complete, even with the foam, every one of them. And the manuals are like perfect condition on 90% of them. So I mean, I don't see any water damage there. And that's a perfect manual, all clean. So yeah, I think I really lucked out on this for $1. So I'll go through them real fast. It was, of course, Jurassic Park, Wing Commander, Double Switch, Thunder Strike. This one did have a little water damage on it. Not quite sure how to pronounce that one. Heimdall. Sports game, college football. This one does have a crack in it. Ground Zero, Texas. Another sport, 2 more sports game, soccer and NHL. So for $1 a piece, I mean, I couldn't believe that. That was excellent. Just, I mean, I'd buy the cases without the games and the damn manuals for $1 a piece, just to replace my cracked ones. So after I bought those, I was like, let me look around a little more. I want to keep looking, you know, because I didn't really have too much money to spend, but he did have a bunch of Sega Saturn games, $1 a piece, and they're all sports titles, but they're only $1 a piece, and they are complete. They all got the foam in there. They all got the CD. So for $1 a piece, I found my new favorite store, and I will be going back there tomorrow. And they give you 80% of the value of an item towards the trade-in. So that's really good. I mean, all the stuff I was seeing there, I mean, I could go buy half that store up and resell it on eBay and make a lot of money. I don't know how they stay in business. I don't know if they're going out of business. Why he sold me that box. You know, most stores don't really sell you their stuff they got sitting up on the counters for display. So yeah, I lucked out on that. Oh, I did find 2 NES games. These were $2.99 only, and games that have been eluding me for a while. Peter Pan, the Pirates, and Videomation. So I just picked those up while I was there. But I'm gonna go back there tomorrow. He had all kinds of other cool stuff up on the walls, like some Zelda stuff and all that. So I'm gonna go back there tomorrow, try to, you know, see what I can get off them. I'm gonna ask them if they're going out of business. Why is everything so cheap? Yada yada. I mean, I was just on my way home from work, didn't have much time, so I didn't have too long to stay in there. Another thing, real fast before I go, that Famicom adapter I found a while back in one of my videos. I found it in this copy of Pinball. I ordered a couple of Famicom games online on eBay just to try to test it out. I don't even know the names of them. There's one here and one here. So whatever that one is. And they sent me 2 of one. They sent me doubles of another one I got around here. I don't know why the hell they did that, but it came from Japan, so who knows. But I've been trying to get this to work, you know, the setup with the Game Genie and all that. I'm not sure if this, I want to do it without the Game Genie, but you know, you can't, it'll get stuck inside the regular NES. But like I said, I have that the newer top loader NES, but I can't get it to work in that either. That's easy to plug in and out. So I don't know if I got my circuit board turned around backwards, I got the game turned around the wrong way. So I don't know. Leave a comment if you know why I can't get this to work, because I tried both these games. They're both in really good condition and everything. They should work. I can get the Game Genie thing to come up on my original Nintendo system, and that's it on both the games, all 3 of the games. I got another one around here somewhere. So I don't know if I might have to do some more research on YouTube. But anyway, at least I finally got the games. I can start messing with them. So yeah, that's it. Found a new store. I should have some new stuff coming up soon, because I'm gonna go back there this weekend. Go back to another out of town swap meet that I kind of didn't find much at, but still have some hope for it. So until next time, old school gamer 1981. See ya.